Hi, I'm Helen with Floating Yoga School. I'm here in Muskoka, Canada on Kawagama Lake filming a slow morning flow. It's peaceful, there's a little rain this morning, just kind of getting my day started. Gonna move in a way that feels nourishing and right in my body, and hopefully this resonates with you. We're gonna get started today in a child's pose at the back of your mat when you're ready. You can bring your knees together or wide, big toes touching. Press your hips to your heels, walk your hands forward, and relax everything down toward your mat. Take a moment here to really tune in, to settle into your physical body, and to just notice what you hear, what you smell, what you taste, what you see if your eyes are open or behind your closed eyes, and what you're feeling right here, right now, in this moment. Start to take longer breaths in and out of your nose. And maybe you turn on ujjayi breath, that audible breath. Create a slight constriction at the back of your throat. And make it loud. Be sure that you can hear it. If there's someone near you, they can hear it. We'll take a few breaths in this child's pose, breathing deeply. As you next inhale, lift to a tabletop. Keep your knees pretty wide, and then exhale, lift your feet to drop your hips. Just go as far as your body allows, like a little bit of a back bend with a scorpion tail. Inhale through a tabletop, really round through your spine, and then exhale back to your child's pose, hips to heels. We're going to move like that. Inhale, lift. Use your exhale to gently lift your feet. Start to drop your hips forward. You decide how far you go. Hug your shoulder blades together. Maybe lift your gaze. Inhale back through that tabletop, round through your spine, and then exhale, press it back to a child's pose. And you might move slower or faster than me. We're going to continue with your breath. If this movement doesn't work for you, especially first thing in the morning, feel free to modify, adjust in any way. Maybe it's traditional cow and cats. Maybe there's something else calling your name. Next, inhale back to your tabletop. Align your shoulders over your wrists, your hips right above your knees, and sway a little side to side. Get into the sides of your waist. Get into the sides of your glutes. Feel a little movement here. Draw knees together so they touch. Extend your right leg behind you. Big breath in. Exhale, stay. Inhale, look up. Lift your knee, your foot a little, I should say. Exhale, knee to nose, round through your spine. We'll take that twice more. Inhale, extend. Exhale, draw it in. Once more, breathe in. And breathe out. Come back to that lift and extension. Exhale, cross your foot behind you to your left. Toes down, press through your heel, and peek over your left shoulder. Come back toward neutral. You can drop your knee for a moment. You're going to pivot to your left hand, left knee. Step your right foot to the back of your mat. Peel open your right arm, a little modified side plank. Reach your right arm over your head. Find lots of space through your side. And then exhale, release back to your hands and knees, tabletop. We'll do that same series to the other side. Left leg back. Lift your foot, lift your gaze just a bit. Exhale, knee to nose, round. Twice more. Breathe in. Breathe it out. Again. Find the extension, inhale. Cross it behind you to your right. Exhale, peek over your right shoulder. Back toward your neutral tabletop for a moment. And then pivot onto your right side. Right foot behind you. Weight to your right hand. Step your left foot back. Lift your left arm up. Extend your left arm over your head. Release back to tabletop, hands and knees, and find your way to a downward facing dog. Hands might come a little forward, tuck your toes, lift your hips. If this is your first down dog of the day, like it is for me, feel free to move around, modify, adjust. Create a moment of stillness. Big breath in. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, walk your hands back to your feet. So we're coming to the back of your space. A nice ragdoll forward fold. Hold opposite elbows. Knees stay really bent. Sway a little side to side. You can nod your head yes, shake it no if that feels good to release your neck. And gently release your hands down. Lift halfway, breathe in, long spine. Exhale, fold, let it all go. Inhale, rise to standing arm sweep high to the sky, look up. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. Reach overhead, big breath in. With your right hand, slide your right hand down your right leg, reach your left arm up and over. Back to center, breathe in. Other side, left hand down your left leg, right arm up and over. Inhale, back to center. And exhale, cactus your arms, open up through your chest. Breathe in, reach high. Breathe out, palms together in front of your heart. Take a moment here to pause, make any adjustments that you need. I've got my feet about hip distance. You might find yours a little closer, a little further, makes more sense. Neutralize your pelvis, relax your shoulders out of your ears. Find your steady breath once more. Notice what you notice externally, any sounds. Notice what you notice internally, any sensations. Blink your eyes open, reach your arms to the sky, big breath in. Dive forward as you breathe it out. Inhale, lift halfway, long spine. Exhale, high plank, upper push-up, walk your hands forward. Feel free to drop your knees down. Take a moment here to pause, breathe, and feel your strength. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga to your belly. Baby cobra, lift your hearts. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, tabletop, hands and knees. Use your exhale to adjust shoulders of your wrists, hips right above your knees, so knees right below your hips. Draw your knees together like we did before. Extend your right leg behind you. This time we'll take left arm out in front. Big breath in. Bend your knee as you exhale. Reach your hand back. Try to tap your toes. They may or may not touch. Inhale, extend long. Exhale, bend and reach back. So rather than bending under you, you're bending your knee to take your foot behind you. One more time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Find that little bend and reach. Extend long. And lower just your hand. Take your right foot over to the left, and this time reach your right arm over to the left corner of your mat. Find a little kind of half moon banana shape with your body. Back to neutral. Tabletop, we'll set up for that modified side plank. Left foot pivots behind you, right foot steps back. Peel open your right arm, and then rise for a gate pose. Right hand down your right leg, left arm stretches up and over. You can stay if you want. You can take your left hand behind your head, open up. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And then as you're ready, back to your modified side plank. Left hand down, reach your right arm up. This time float your right leg and bring your right foot behind you toward your glutes. See if you can find a little back bend. It's okay if you can't reach your foot. Maybe you stay in the extension. And then slowly extend long, breathe in. Lower back to your tabletop, hands and knees, breathe out. This might be a good place to adjust, to take a child's pose, to roll out your wrists. We're going to find the other side. Knees come together. Left leg back, right arm forward, breathe in. Bend your knee, foot to glute. Reach your hand back to tap your foot or reach in that direction. Inhale, extend. Exhale, little bend and tap. One more, breathe in. And breathe out. Come back to extension, inhale. Lower just your hand as you exhale, cross your foot behind you to your right, peek over your right shoulder. And then left hand toward the top right corner of your mat. Find that side bend, some extra space. And bring it back to center neutral. We'll take it to our modified side plank toward gate pose. Right foot pivots, left foot steps to the back of your mat. Gently work yourself up. Left hand down your leg, right arm reaches up and over. You can take your right hand behind your head, a little lean back. And then gently find your way to your supported side plank. Left leg floats, left hand up. Maybe you stay, maybe you reach back, find your foot. Take that little kick back, a back bend. Always know and remember that you know your body best, what's appropriate right here, right now, today, in this moment, and to modify and adapt as you need. Back to tabletop. Take your time. We'll meet in downward facing dog, hips to the sky. Nice full breath in through your nose. Open your mouth, exhale. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. If you like, you can walk your feet back. Walk your hands back to your feet. Otherwise, walk your feet up to your hands. That's where I'm going to take this. Lift halfway, breathe in. Folds, breathe out. Rise up, reach up, hands float high to the sky, look up. Palms together in front of your heart, exhale. Take any adjustments that you need, clothing, breath, stance. I've got a bug circling me, so we'll see what happens. If I can remain present, unaffected and unattached, or if I show my humanness, swat at or swear at the bug. Great practice for life. All the distractions, all the things. It's okay if we're not perfect. We always come back to the practice, come back to the breath, come back to the present moment. Shift your weight toward your left foot. Take your right knee up, one-legged Tadasana, arms to the sky, big breath in, and toes can tap down for a little bit more support. Stay here for your exhale. Find that balance, core strength. Reach up through the crown of your head. One more deep breath in. Exhale, step back to a warrior one. Right heel pivots flat so you can adjust your feet. And if you prefer high crescent lunge, I usually go there. Today, for some reason, warrior one is calling my name. Wherever you are, settle in. Find some strength, some stability, and then some lightness and some ease. Bring your palms together over your head. Bend your elbows, hands behind your head. Maybe look up. Lift through your heart. Inhale, hands high, release the grip. Exhale, right hand down, lift your right heel, left arm to the sky for a twist. And you can stay with the back knee lifted or dropping your back knee for a little bit more support. Release your left hand down. Lift your right knee if it's lowered. Take a breath and look forward. Simply step up, right foot meets your left. Exhale. Forward fold, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, release. Rise up, reach up, hands float high to the sky. Palms together in front of your heart. A moment here to pause. Especially if you're practicing this in the morning. Hopefully there's some slow morning energy around you. It can be very grounding. It can help you set your day up for success. When you're ready, other side, weight to your right foot. Left knee lifts one leg to Tadasana. Take your time. Really find that balance and steadiness. Nice deep breath in. Step it back, warrior one or high crescent lunge, and adjust as you like. Notice where you feel sensation. You can add a little bit more or release a little something. And then if you came with me before, palms together, bend your elbows, lift your heart, lift your gaze. Inhale, reach your hands high, release the grip. Exhale, back heel lifts, find your twist, left hand down, right arm to the sky. Feel free to drop your back knee. For me, that feels more supportive on my low back. I'm able to go a little bit further into the twist. Release your hand, lift your back knee, take a breath in, look forward. Step up, left foot meets your right. Halfway lift, breathe in. Fold, breathe it out. Inhale to rise, hand sweep high. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. Chair pose, find some depth in your legs. Turning things on, building a little bit more heat. Palms come together in front of your heart. Shift your weight to your left foot. Lift your right heel. We're going to take one-legged Tadasana, hands at heart center, right knee lifts. We've been here before. And then exhale, open your knee out to the side, just as far as it allows. Back to center, breathe in. Step it back to a high crescent lunge as you breathe out. Inhale, open up, warrior two, back heel pivots flat. Tee out your arms and adjust as you need, maybe wider stance. Maybe not as wide first thing in the morning. And breathe. Star pose, inhale, heels in, toes out. Goddess with cactus arms, exhale, bend your elbows, bend your knees. I'm going to take hands to thighs and add a little twist. You can do whatever you like. A nice option is to lift one heel and the other, to sway a little side to side, get into your hips, groin, inner thighs. We have a second side, so no rush. Know that you'll be back to this shape. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, warrior two. Readjust your feet, bend your left knee. Reverse warrior, breathe in, up and back. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, frame your front foot. We're going to take this to an easy standing splits. Breathe in. Exhale, right leg to the sky. So maybe more like a supported warrior three. Right foot lifts as far as you'd like. Left knee can certainly bend. Maybe head and neck relax. You find balance. Hands to your ankle. Maybe stay grounded and supported. Release your right foot down next to your left. Halfway lift, breathe in. Folds, breathe it out. Stand tall, reach high, big breath. Palms together in front of your heart, breathe out. One more side, inhale to your chair pose. Find some engagement. Some place to build a little heat. And then hands to your heart, which shifts to your left foot, lift your right foot, lift your left heel. One-legged Tadasana, lift your left knee. Exhale, open your knee up to the side. Back to center, breathe in. Step it back, high crescent lunge, breathe out. Inhale here. Warrior two, open to the side. Adjust as you need. Breathe. And feel this shape. We're not here for very long, just visiting, stopping through. Inhale, star pose, heels in, toes out. Exhale, cactus, goddess. Bend your elbows, bend your knees. And again, option to drop hands to thighs and take a little dip side to side. If you like to play, maybe you open your chest, forearms a little back, and then close the book round through your upper back. Another option, you could add them both. is lifting one heel, the other, perhaps both. Star pose, breathe in. Warrior two, breathe it out. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Take a breath in. Easy standing splits, supported warrior three as you breathe out. Weight to your right foot, left foot lifts. You decide how high you go, how much of a fold or a bend, or even balance hands to your ankle, your calf. Release your left foot down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Heel toe your feet out a little bit wider. We're going to take a squat malasana, heels in, toes out. Sit as low as your body allows. Palms together in front of your heart. Find your length, your space. Starting to sprinkle on me. Let's see if we can finish this up. Breathe into it. As you feel like you've had enough, slowly come down to a seat. Soles of your feet together, knees out wide. I'm going to turn toward you. Find your butterfly Baddha Konasana, cobbler's pose. Lift your heart, breathe in. And fold over your legs as you breathe out. Gently find your way back up to a seat. And you're welcome to finish out your practice on your back. I'm going to stay upright. I'm starting my day, keeping my energy a little bit more grounded but lifted. Not so close into my bed or into my mat. Of course, take any last shapes that you like. Maybe there's a twist, a back bend, any other stretch. And as you feel ready, find a little bit of stillness. Wherever you are, eyes soft or closed. Another chance to check in, to notice how you feel after a bit of movement. And to invite that still, peaceful energy to stay with you throughout the rest of your day. Please stay longer if you'd like a little bit more time wherever you are. If you're ready to move on with your day, a little bit of movement, wiggles, stretches, fingers, toes, wrists, and ankles. If you're on your back, gently find your way back up to a seated position. And if you're seated, you might swap the crossing of your legs or adjust in any way that you need. Place your palms together in front of your heart and thank yourself for making the time to move, to breathe, to be a little bit more present. I thank you as always for joining me, for sharing your practice, your time. And I love to hear from you. So don't be a stranger. We'll gently bow our heads together in silence to honor those who have come before us, this practice that unites us, and those who will be affected by our practice and what we can share with the world. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I hope to see you soon.